Hello, everybody. My name is Lena. I'm going to be guiding you through a 20-minute morning yoga practice that you can do every day to kind of wake your body up, a little bit of pranayama and a little bit of grounding. We're going to start in standing. Let's take a moment to ground into your feet. Soften your shoulders. Let's take a cleansing breath or two together. So inhale through the nose. And exhale. Breathe it out to the mouth. Let's take another one. Exhale. Let it go. And we're going to start by gently rocking back and forth. Nice and slow. And just moving from side to side. And we'll do a little forward and back. And nice and slow. And even kind of rocking up onto the toes and the heels. I'm doing a little more movement here. I'm going to roll my feet out so you can see that I'm using a spiky ball here. You can use any kind of ball or dowel, anything at all. Just get from the toes all the way into the heels. If you're feeling a little bit unbalanced, you can always use a wall. I'm demonstrating here. I want to squish into it a little bit. Get right into those toes. And let's pause, come off. Notice your feet. And we'll roll the other foot out. Again, from the toes all the way into the heel. A little ringing back and forth, getting into the fascia of your feet, your back line, right up into the toes. Okay, we'll place that to the side. We're going to bring our hands onto a wall. Step your feet back, soften your shoulders. You're going to press your hips back and let yourself come down the wall. Nice long spine. And then slowly, you're going to look towards the wall, walk your body up. We're going to do that in the opposite direction. We're going to press our sits bones in to the wall. And you can use a block if you want. I'm not going to. You're going to walk yourself down to the ground. Soften your shoulders. We're going to do a little bit of movement into the head and neck here. So make sure your feet are wide enough. And give your head a little bit of a shake, your shoulders a little roll. And then take a moment to press your sit bones evenly. So notice if maybe that right hip is more connected or your left, and then see if you can find balance in your body. Nice cleansing breath. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath here. We're going to move away from the wall a little bit and angle those toes outward. And then we're going to bring our bum along the wall, all the way down into Malasana, into squat. So we're doing this against the wall for a little bit of support. Again, softening your shoulders. Connecting into your breath. Nice long spine. And then to come out, we're going to bring our hands down. And then I'm going to walk my hands forward, coming right into downward facing dog. And let's start to pedal it out. So bending one leg and the other. You want to soften your shoulders, nice long spine. So you're really rooting your hands down. You can rock up onto your toes and back. Inviting a little movement, bending one leg and the other, and let's move through a slow flow. So we want to move nice and slow in the morning, well, in my mornings, in my opinion. We'll inhale, come forward into plank. We're gonna lower onto the knees all the way down to our bellies. Pause here. Inhale for a little baby cobra. Exhale to lower. Let's do one more. Sorry, we're gonna do one more. Beautiful. This time, hands, you're gonna root them down, press all the way up into tabletop. We're gonna move through some cat-cow. So you're gonna press your sits bones back as you draw your head forward, and then as you exhale, you're gonna curl them under, arching through your spine. So moving with your breath. And then see if you can move through a few of these with your eyes closed. So inhaling to draw your body forward. Exhaling to curl. And then we're going to slowly press the hips back into child's pose. Let your whole body sink towards the earth. Soften your shoulders. Slow, steady breath here. We're going to walk our hands to one side of our mat. So nice long stretch. Coming back through center to the other side, same thing. Slow, steady breath, long stretch into your side body, breathing into your ribs and intercostals. And then inhale to bring yourself up in a tabletop. And we're going to take that right foot and step it forward. Okay, so I can bring my hands onto my thigh. I'm just going to invite a little bit of forward and back movement. Getting into the hips. And you may even want to reach the arms up and back. And then slowly, we're going to pause here. See if you can bring your gaze up. And then to come down, hands are going to either come all the way to the ground or to a block. And then start to press yourself back into a half split, soften your shoulders. You can always fold your mat over if you need more cushion onto your knees. And then to come forward, we're going to rock forward, come out of that. And then let's inhale, we're going to scoop the air up, holding onto one wrist. Exhale, little side stretch, come back through center, and exhale to the other side. Come back through center. You're going to step that left foot forward. Hands can either come onto your thighs, or if you're using blocks, you can have them beside you. I'm just not demoing with blocks today. Okay, and then the next time you come forward, we're going to pause here, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, we're going to bring the hands all the way down, press back into a half split, soften your shoulders. Inhale the rock forward. Exhale, you're going to release that back into tabletop. We're going to curl the toes under, press back, downward facing dog again. Slow, steady breath here. And pedal it out. Move through one more flow, nice and slow. So we're going to inhale forward into plank, lower onto your knees all the way down. This time fingertips are going to come out of the outside of the mat. So root down, rise up, nice and slow. Rooting down, rise up. Last one, going to root down, rise up. We're going to release, hands beside you, press yourself up, and then all the way back into child's pose. So soften your shoulders, let everything melt. Beautiful. We're gonna come all the way on to our backs. And then we're gonna end in seated. So I'm gonna use a slow-mo ball. If you don't have one of these, you can use a pillow. So make your way onto your back. You're gonna take your knees in, little hug, little rock. Let's do a few little circles. This is probably one of my favorite movements to do in the morning. Take that right leg, lower your left, draw it into your body. Wind relieving pose. And slowly bring it out to the side. And back through center and across your body. Soften into your shoulders, soften into your belly. And coming back through center, we'll do that on the other side. So left leg comes in, you're going to extend your right, soften, connect into the earth, breathe. And then with some support, you can gently bring that out to the side. And coming back through center and then across your body into a twist. Soften into your shoulders so you can either look up towards the ceiling or in the opposite direction. Inhaling, come back through center. We're going to root our feet down and come into some bridge with movement. So pressing them into the earth, lift your hips up and reach your arms overhead. Nice and slow, a little bit close to the wall. I'm just going to shimmy my body slightly down. There we go. Pressing up. There. And then all the way back down. Try to time up your breath and movement. Last one. The next time you press up, you're going to find your slow-mo ball. Or if you don't have a slow-mo ball, you can use a little pillow, placing it right under your sacrum. Hands can come onto your belly, and then start to make some subtle movements from side to side. So you're gently moving your hips from side to side. And then start to make that into some full circles here. I'm slowly moving the pelvis in a circular motion in one direction. And then slowly in the other direction. And then we'll come into some pelvic tilts. So inhale, you're going to tilt your hips towards your feet. And then exhale towards your shoulders. Gently moving with your breath. And then we'll pause here. Legs are going to come up towards the ceiling, rooting through the back of your head, back of your shoulders. And if it feels okay, you can bring your arms up as well. And we'll wiggle all the fingers and the toes. And invite some Apanavayu breath in, some pelvic floor breath. So we're going to open the arms and legs and then gently bring them back through center. And then this next time, we're going to bring them open and then exhale to draw them back in with that gathering and lifting of the pelvic floor. Inhale to soften and release. Exhale to gather and lift. Let's do about 4 more. Beautiful. Last one. The next time you come through center, we're going to bend the legs, soften, take a breath here, lowering 1 foot at a time. If it feels okay, you're going to extend your legs, reach your arms overhead, Give your whole body a stretch. I'm liking a little wiggle as well. Oh. Bend, root down, lift up. You're going to remove your support. Lower down. Bring your feet out to the edges of your mat. And nice and slow, let them move from side to side, little windshield wiper legs. And we're gonna make our way up into seated. So you can either bring your hands on the bottoms of your leg, rock your body up, or roll to your side and press yourself up. You choose. Okay, we're gonna do a pranayama practice, so alternate nostril breath. And then we're gonna sit in meditation for 2 minutes. You're always welcome to stay longer, but I just want to be mindful of time. I'm gonna get a little bit closer for this, there. That feels better. Okay. So your 2 fingers, your middle and your index, they're gonna stimulate the Ajna chakra, and then you got a thumb, we're gonna place that on the right side, and the other fingers are gonna be on the left. We're gonna be moving back and forth to connect into our right and left side, masculine and feminine, yin and yang. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril. We're going to start by breathing in through the left. So inhale, pause, and close the left, open up the right, exhale right. And always use something to prop your other arm up as well. And then you're going to inhale, close that right, open your left, exhale. Inhale left, close, open your right, exhale right. Inhale right, close, open left, exhale left. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more rounds. I'm not gonna lead, you're gonna do it with your own rhythm, back and forth. See if you can do it with your eyes closed, really focus inward, that interoceptive landscape. After you've completed about 2 or 3 rounds, we're gonna sit either hands up to receive more or hands down to ground more. Just checking in with what you need in this moment. Keeping your attention on Ajna, eyes closed, and following the rhythm of your breath. If you want to stay here longer, you are welcome to. And if you're ready to go about your day, you're going to bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra, bowing head to heart. A moment to connect qualities of the mind, qualities of our hearts, love, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, and acceptance. Knowing that we are whole and complete exactly as we are, honoring the love, light, and beauty that resides within each one of us. Namaste. And take a moment to place hands over heart and belly. And setting an intention for your day. If you're working with the Sankalpa, you can repeat that or mantra. And whenever you're complete, you are done. Thank you.